Hello. How are you, Eric?
Good. How are you doing, Mrs. Bear-Once?
I'm doing fantastic. Fantastic. Much better than I was yesterday and the day before. I'll tell you that right now, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh no, what's going on there?
Oh,
Well, we'll talk
girl.
about it later. We'll talk about it
We'll
later.
talk about that later, but I see a little bit of, oh, you are all about that D, honey. I
am all about that D.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, Brad. Hello, Julius. Hello, John Porco. How are we doing today, darlings?
Oh,
being stunning, 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 stunning. It's what is it? Thursday.
yeah, Thursday. Oh God,
it's Thursday, right? It's Thursday, right?
Yeah, it is Thursday.
Like literally earlier, I can't remember. I was like, "What time? What day? Where are we? I can't remember. I'm not sure. I have no clue." I sit there and I go, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm here. So I assume that it's a day. It's a day that I'm awake.
Hi, John.
Hello, everybody. Let's see. Hello, Sass. Hello, Sass. Yes. So let's see. Who's who? I'm the Sass.
And I'm Science.
There.
All about
this is the Science. Eric Suarez. What do you think of this hair?
I think it is.
Can somebody tell me about my hair? Is it not stunning? Hello, Mark. Hello. Brad says my hair is to die for. Thank you. I'm gonna give a big, huge shout out to the artist that made this. His name is Roberto Godinez. He is based out of California. He is stunning. He's amazing. It's fun. It's cute. It's a big bang. And I always go backwards because it's like, when I'm looking here and it's going out, I'm like, wait a minute, which way am I looking? It's just cute. And then this outfit was made by Donna.
A little bit more.
Yeah, well, now I don't have body or tits on because I'm sitting, but just she's got a little little shapy. Okay, earrings, Christmas tree, ring, Christmas tree. Should I have nails on?
There you go.
Listen, I'm gonna sit here and push buttons. These bitches with long nails that are sitting here pushing buttons on computers, I give them everything because I don't know how y'all do it because I sure as hell can't.
Oh God.
So,
ooh, it looks like someone is already drinking some D today.
Wake up with it. Go to bed with it. You got to. You have to wake up with the D. Go to bed with the D. And today we are talking about all things G.
Yeah.
So, can I get everybody to give us a bunch of love, a bunch of hearts?
Love for the D. Let's talk about those Ds.
If you guys can share this, because we want to make sure that we spread the word of the G.
For sure.
G is where we need to be, unless you like the pussy. Then you can always strap one on. You can strap a D on. Hey. Bunch of hearts. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, everyone.
Thank you. Welcome, Daniel Markovich, my man from the other.
Tony Ramsey's in the room. Check this out.
Tony, see now, what's going to be funny is you're going to see people that I'm not seeing because of the fact that I might not be friends with them. Brad Athan, Daniel Lago, Josh Summer, Crystal Cruz, Tammy Lou Claudette, Roderick Fields. Hello, everybody, on this glorious Thursday. And thank you for joining us here for a little bit of sass, a little bit of science. We've already talked about the sass that goes in ass.
Speaking of that, what is our first topic today?
Today's first topic is going to be about all things that give us the amazing D. So first off, I want to give a huge shout out to our partners this episode. One, our sponsor, Crew Health. Thank you so much, crewhealth.org, for sponsoring this.
Thank you, Crew Health.
Yes, thank
They
you.
hold a special spot in my D heart today.
They got a special part. Everybody, yes. The D fits nicely in my A, Sean Saunders says. Hello, beautiful, to Daniel Lago, Marshall Webster, hello. Colton Field, from Portland, Oregon. Miss Summer Rain is in the house. Hello, hello, beautiful. But we've got to give a huge our partners this episode to Fat Marker, who is sponsoring one of the prizes, one of their stunning, amazing shirts. Yes, yes, yes. We're just going to show one of their.
There we go. I want to see the shirt.
Today. What is your plan for today? Fat Marker giving us realness, giving us this stunning. They're also one of the branding partners with the National Grid Empress System, which is stunning. So you can head over to Fat Marker Clothing and get all of your Fat Marker needs. Wears, they have shirts, bags, t-shirts.
You know what I love about the shirt? And this is going to be the, I guess the queer musical inside of me is No Day But Today from Rent, the Rent soundtrack.
Yes.
No day but today. Yeah, I'm horrible at saying it. But if anyone who loves Rent out there, this would probably be a good snatch giveaway for you.
That would be cute. That would be cute. What's your plan for today? I just love that they put a friggin' respirator on there. That is everything.
Especially right now, that perfectly matches our times.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about these times right now, just because of the fact that I know everybody wants to go back to work, but like apparently I'm supposed to go back to work next Friday is when the ban is lifted for me, and I'm just like,
I would warn you. So here's the thing: I would totally warn you about wearing a mask whenever the ban is lifted, right? And we can start going back to work slowly. The reason being is like Singapore did that, and check this out: Singapore's second wave is actually larger than their first wave.
So the first wave, exactly.
There are more infections now than before.
Exactly. So. Well, I mean, here's the lucky thing: is I live in the middle of nowhere. I live in Lake County, Florida. I think we have 200 cases. That's it. We haven't had any. We have a lot. That's a lot, but I mean, 200 cases from day one, like literally. And I don't think we've had any in the past couple of days reported. So, I mean, I'm pretty okay. And I was so anal retentive about cleaning before. Now it's just like these bitches are going to get sprayed down before they even walk through my door. So it's
talking about anal. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the other side of that, D? I think you have some ideas.
About what?
About the don't you have some vitamin D ideas with the anus?
I do have some vitamin D ideas with the anus.
Would you like to share it with our friends?
So let me explain to you guys really quick about what happened to me the past 2 days. Is this what we're talking about? What I was telling you about earlier?
No, I'm talking about the exercises.
The exercise? Oh, about like palpitating your like massaging your intestines and stuff? Kegels? No. Girl, no. I'm lost.
Your rectal solar exposures.
Okay, let's go ahead and start this. Let's start this. First, we're gonna talk about vitamin D. I need everybody to give us a bunch of hearts, a bunch of stuns, a bunch of hellos, a bunch of yes.
And share, please.
I love that you're drinking from a penis. Honey, is there anything else to drink from? No.
I don't think I've ever met Sean. He's really cute.
He's adorable. He's a cutie. Daniel Lago says, I live in the sticks. Yes, I do. I live completely in the fucking sticks. But, okay, let's talk about sun. How much sunlight should you be getting? Fair-skinned people require 20 minutes of sun exposure to direct sunlight 3 to 4 times a week. Dark-skinned people, more melanin pigmented, require 30 to 40 minutes exposure 3 to 4 times a week. Always apply aloe vera and lactocalamine post-sun exposure to keep your nutrients and protection in there. for optimum sun absorption. Expose 18% of the body that is bare arms and a bare face. Make sure you are mobile during sun exposure. Staying in one place can cause a sunburn. In summers, what does it say? In summer's ideal time for sun exposure is between 11 and 2. So, excuse me, everybody out there,
Yep.
you need to be getting sun exposure. You need to be getting outside. I know that we're supposed to be doing this whole stay inside thing, but get your ass out.
But stay inside is about not spreading things, right? So that means that we can definitely go outside.
But I can also spread things on the inside when I am inside.
Oh, here it goes, my dear. No, but we could definitely go outside. We could take hikes. We can go on bike rides. We can go on walks. There's things we can do and keep our distance from each other at the same time.
I mean, there's nothing.
Hiking is best done alone, to be honest. Just you and your thoughts and the open air. I mean, that's the best way for me.
I should go hiking in this outfit right here. I should go down and just go hiking down the streets. Like, I'm going for a
walk. God, I would film that. I'd be right behind you filming it. By the way, hi Joseph Yan. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Hello.
Who?
Joseph Yan is in the room.
Hello, Joseph Yan. I don't know who you are.
He's a good regular to P House. Always a good conversation. Really sweet guy. Along with husband.
I'm gonna have to stalk him real quick. All right. So, if you don't want to go outside because you're that basic bitch, these are some things that you can get vitamin D from. Fortified cereals, which means your brands, which means nothing too sugary. You don't want to sit there and eat your, box of Frosted Flakes. You want actual flakes, not the frosting. Your orange juice, also vitamin C, which is great for your immune system. Egg yolks. I know people sit there and they're like, oh, but eggs are bad. Eggs are not bad for you, FYI.
Moderation is everything.
It's about moderation.
Correct.
Mushrooms. One, hello. If you don't love a good mushroom, then I don't need to be friends with you. Because I love anything that's shaped mushroom head.
Not to mention, mushrooms are super easy to give any food that you eat a super umami boost.
Oh, absolutely. 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 But anything with a mushroom head is what I love. Absolutely. Ricotta cheese. So you gotta love the good ricotta because that goes in your lasagnas, that goes, in your ziti's. So ricotta is amazing. A fatty fish. I am a bitch when it comes to fatty fish because of the fact. Well, I don't eat fish out, so this is good that I'm eating it at home.
Oh yeah, I'm very particular about my fish, but my favorite ones are fatty fish because they're always so full of flavor, no matter what you do. No matter how you cook it.
And I'm sure I'm going to get red for this. I'm sure somebody's be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Beyonce said that." But I know some lesbians that aren't picky about their fish.
Well, one thing I want you to notice, and here's the thing from your photo. If you want to go back to your photo, check this out. If you look up top, the most prime important part, where does it say on the top left-hand corner right there?
Sunlight.
Sunlight is number one. Above everything. Up top, it's the sunlight.
Up top. That is the number one thing. So you can also get cod liver oil and caviar fish eggs. Girl, let's speak about caviar fish eggs really quick. Since we're talking about D's, have you seen the alien adult toys that you can fill with these little plastic gummy things that will actually insert when you're using it, and you can push it and it will put caviar alien eggs into the other person, the receiving person. So basically you can shit out or piss out caviar eggs.
You know what I love about that most? What I love is that you get to have your full fantasy of enjoying what you enjoy STD free.
That is true. STD free, amazing, stunning, everything. I love anything STD free. I mean, I'm not saying that if you have an STD or an STI, that's bad or wrong at all. I still love you. But practicing safeness to not spread STIs or STDs is what I love. That's exactly
Yeah, and we know that the alien jelly egg is totally not going to give you an STD.
But listen, if I was, if I had that going inside me, all I would think about would be like the movie Aliens, when she's like, "Get away from her, you bitch!" I'm like, no. I'm like, give it to me, all you want, you bitch. Yes.
Oh my god.
So, yes, 10 benefits of vitamin D: healthy bones. Now, when we say healthy bones, are we talk about the ones inside our body, or are we talk about the ones that can erect?
The ones inside our body, and this is the interesting part. So I actually have come across patients who have really, really low vitamin D, and they can actually complain about bone ache. And these are young patients in their early 20s. To be complaining about bone ache, that is pretty significant.
Healthy teeth.
That goes hand in hand with the bones.
Support the immune system. Improves brain function, supports a healthy nervous system, supports lung function, improves healthy heart, reduces the risk of flu, regulates insulin levels, and healthy inmates.
Yeah, vitamin D is crucial. And when it goes to the nervous system, one of the things that can happen is a lot of people will actually start to feel sad. Something like depression, maybe?
Do you want to know? So, I swear to God, I'm on like everything. I'm also on a vitamin D replacement vitamin. I take 50,000 milligrams of vitamin D once a week. It's those green pills.
Oh, wow, that is replacement. Yeah, that's the replacement. Yeah. You know, it's only supposed to be for 8 weeks, right?
Yes, I go on for 2. I go on it for 2 weeks. I go get retested, and then we see, and then I go every 4 weeks to go get retested to see where I'm at. But this is how low I am. Basically, okay, so I want to say this is, I want to say correct, but I think you're supposed to be in the 40s or something like that. I was in like the teens.
Oh, wow.
And my doctor was like, no wonder why, like, A, you're gaining weight because it's good for your digestive system. 2, you're tired all the time because of this. Like, so I'm on testosterone replacement. I'm on Adderall for my ADHD. I'm on vitamin D for my low vitamin D. And then I take all of these other supplements as well. I'm just a walking GNC label. That's I need to be endorsed by them.
Maybe we can about the same. Maybe we need to get some sponsorship from them.
We should. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna head on over to GNC after here and get my refill of stuff and get that. So let's see. We've got some comments in here. So let's see. Let's go here. We have Daniel Lago. Just keep your ass away from LOLC. What the hell's LOLC?
I'm not sure.
LOLC is Daniel, and I live out here.
Caviar? Maybe he's talking about the caviar.
I think he's talking about blocking. We can do so much as long as we maintain social distancing. Correct. You need to go to the mass and that. I need to go to mass. Well, right now, technically, we're not allowed to have churches.
Well, I don't know if you've heard our governor. He's allowing church. I don't think viruses care if you're congregated in church or not.
Praise Jesus, baptismal. Come on. I mean, if they're going to dunk you underwater, they're probably mostly going to think that the virus can't come in there. Just don't crowd the mushrooms when drowning them.
So true. Way so true. You need space, let it all cook evenly. Yes.
Exactly.
Great mush. And it is, ugh.
I hate mushrooms. Was educated in their farming as a child. Because they grow from shit.
Technically.
They grow from cow shit, Thomas. Of course. That's why they taste so good.
Where do you think their nutrients come from?
Huh?
I was like, where do you think their nutrients come from?
Right? Yes, bone egg, high BP. So Thomas says, yes, bone egg, high BP, been there, done that. Yep, it sucks. So, all right. So let's give this a bunch of love, a bunch of stunning things, a bunch of amazingness. We want to go ahead and for anybody, do you want to give away a prize?
Yeah, let's give away something. Let's right now.
Okay, so I'm going to show this really quick for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So the first person that can comment 3 of the things that you can get vitamin D from, other than sunlight, 3 things will win a box of condoms.
Why not? I got some.
There we go. We're going to send you condoms.
We can get you fully loaded with condoms. No worries. I don't know how many there are in here.
That's a lot. So, the first 3 people that can give us the answers of what are 3 places that you can get vitamin D from other than the sun is going to receive a box of condoms. Let's see. We've got Thomas.
Ooh, this would be a great shirt for today. Look at this. The other way around.
Any magnums in there? I need magnums.
We have some in the office.
I'm Italian. You know that.
Ooh.
All right. So come on. 3 people telling us where you can get vitamin D sources other than the sun from. Julia's raw condoms, rose condoms. Condoms, rose condoms. Yeah, condoms.
Rose flavored condoms? Now that sounds like
condoms, rose condoms. Nobody's answering us.
Oh my god! I guess condoms out there.
Sorry, come on, hello. Do you want some condoms? I know that today everybody's like, oh, let's just bareback, but let's use condoms as well. Or you can at least give them to your friend, or you can put them as stocking stuffers.
I guess no condoms.
Why don't you show us how condoms work?
Good idea, actually. Ooh, I'm stealing condoms everywhere. Speaking of over here,
Jenna Shields just commented. Jenna Shields is actually my cousin. She says citrus, mushrooms, salmon, and nuts. Yes, Jenna Shields. You are the winner. You are going to get a box of condoms. I'm going to message you after this, and or you can direct message me now. Excuse me, I need your address, and Eric is going to go ahead and send you out a full box. Like it's a huge box. It's one of those boxes that you could get at the post office where it's like fill it for $5 or some shit like that, and it ships to you, right? So congratulations. Let's give Jenna Shields a huge round of applause. A bunch of hearts for her giving us the answer. Hi, babe. How are you? Do you want to see this handsome? Come here, babe.
Oh my gosh.
This is my D.
Ooh, show us your D.
My D. She says she doesn't need condoms, though. Well, you can pass them out to anybody that needs them up there. You're getting them. Nice. You can blow them up.
Sharing is caring here.
Sharing is caring. You can blow them up in your car. You can fill them with water.
Party balloons. They make water balloons. They're not very easy to break. So yeah, unless you use oil-based lubricants, then they'll break right away on you.
They will. You are very, very welcome, Jenna. You are very, very welcome. Hello, Chad Abbott. Hello, Walter D. Ford. Hello, Tony Cacuzzi. Tony Cacuzzi's in the house. Oh, come on, Daddy Chubby. Yes.
Welcome.
You gotta love Tony. Listen, I've got a D story about Tony Cacuzzi that I could share.
Oh.
Yes. She says she'll use them for her strap. Yes, sis. Come on.
Now we're talking. That's a great idea.
Yes. Chad Abbott. Hello. Chad Abbott. We love Chad Abbott. He's so fucking cute. He's so adorable. He's got that beautiful beard.
I was going to say, I think it's the beard that makes him a little extra.
What happened?
It's the beard that helps him out there.
It does. It does. Because if he had the beard, I wouldn't say it was cute at all. If he didn't have the beard, I wouldn't say it was cute. Just saying. I said that live. Sorry, Chad.
He might hear you. Perfect moment.
Hello, Christopher Gavilan. How are you? Hello, how are you? Okay. So, hey there, hands-free Tony. That was the story that John Porco giving us the tea and the shade. Hello. He says, hey there, hands-free Tony. So listen, you can go onto some social media platforms, Twitter, and you can see Tony Cacuzzi. I think it's Daddy Chub or Chub Daddy. I can't remember. Basically, getting off without touching himself. That's the best way. Or you can find him, I think, on Pornhub too, because I think I've run across this video once or twice, and I went, "Oh shit, I know her." That is the best thing. Is when you are watching Pornhub and you go, "Wait a minute," and you pause, and then you get real close and you go, "Oh." I did that to a friend of mine. I had to send him a picture. I was like, "Is this you?" And I sent him a picture, and suddenly he was like, "No, girl, I don't have a tattoo." I'm like, "I thought you did." Because I first asked him, I was like, "Do you have a tattoo of an owl going across your chest?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So this is this person?" I'm like, "Do you have this other tattoo?" He's like, "Where?" I'm like, "On your back." He's like, "No, I don't have a tattoo on my back." I was like, "Girl, I totally thought this was you." And I had to send him a picture because he was going to town on this guy. Oh, God. So hello, Phil Sorias. And look at Jenna Shields coming over here and talking about hands-free edging. Yes. All right. So, yes. So, Jenna, we are going to send you that box of condoms. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's everything I love. And Eric is going to show us how to use it right now. Where's Ethan?
Ethan's my model. Okay, so before you open a condom, actually, do you want to check to see if there's an air bubble in it to make sure that it's all nice and sealed? If air can get in and out of it, then it's been previously opened or tampered with in one way or another. And let's not even get into the topic of stealthing. So yeah, just make sure there's nice stealthing.
Stealthing?
Yes. We're not even going to get there. That's another show. But we want an air bubble to be in there.
So you want an air bubble in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
No air escape.
That sounds evil.
Oh, I think someone's going to hold. I have someone that's going to hold something for me here. Let's.
Okay.
Come on.
Wait, what is it attached to? Why is there a hose attached to that?
That's a different topic. That's a different show altogether. So we open our condoms, right? And this is a very important part when we open our condom. There's a little tip here, right? And this tip is actually the reservoir. People get this part wrong all the time. They forget to pinch this part, actually. So if we just the tip, put it on the tip, we have to pinch the reservoir to make sure it stays deflated as we roll it down. So I'm doing a bad example right here. So, oh my God.
We don't use them that often.
So they're so lubricated. Okay. Oh,
I know some people that put in it.
God damn.
Do you want me to do it?
Okay, hold on. Let me hold it while someone else helps me.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I want them to see how it's put on.
Well,
There we go. There we go. Pinch the tip. Now roll it down. Let me help you roll it down. There. Can you? There we go. We got it. Oh, this is what different sizes are important. Okay, and then the other part is making sure that you roll down as far as possible to the base, right?
Okay.
Because here's the thing. If some people ejaculate more than others, and one of the things that happens is that it can actually come through the bottom and spill out. So that becomes a problem if you're trying to avoid STIs or transmission. And do you see how the tip, when we pinch the tip, it's kind of deflated and it's still up here? That means it can actually capture and hold all that seminal fluid up here, or semen, as we call it.
Okay. Which I still want to know why there's a hose attached to it. Because my wig just got snatched from that.
It's that's another show.
I want to know. I want to know what that hose that was attached to the bottom.
Oh God.
Bitch! I know what that tube at the bottom is for, you dirty pigs, John Porco says. Hello, Chadwick Thomas. Hello, Josh Ryan. Hello, Epicene. Hello. Brad Athan says, floodgates are open. Thomas Athan Jr. says, for that look. Hose, hose, hose. We want to know what the hose is for, Eric. Eric, Eric.
Some mysteries are worth not knowing.
What?
Some mysteries are worth not knowing about.
Wait, I need to know. Listen, I am in a, I can't even fucking go on anymore because of this.
Oh.
Ah! That was everything. Oh my god. Okay. So I have the words. I can't. Oh god.
There's
I have
no
a headache. I'm laughing. That was your mouth open, face crack was everything. Julius of Fat Marker says this. Your open mouth face crack was everything. Bitch.
Oh my god. Oh, I love their photo from Fat Margaret. Look at that. That's
I
lovely.
love Fat Marker. They are so stunning. They are lovely people. They really are. But I'm not just saying that because they're in here. Like, they really are. Just amazing to have play love me. Some of their assistants, like Aubrey Howell, I care to tend to say not so. No, I'm just kidding. I love Aubrey. I always give him the Howell. But no, they are a stunning, amazing company. Josh Ryan said, too vague. Tell us what that hose is for. Eric, everybody, wait a minute. Casey Star Blazing Games in the house. Casey Star Blazing Games in the house. Hello, Casey Star. Mwah. All the way from San Diego. So Casey is also another healthcare worker.
Oh, awesome.
But I think Casey works mainly with people with cancer, if I'm correct. Stunning person, bearded entertainer, sister of perpetual indulgence, and has...
Oh, wow.
I think it's called Genesis, I think it's called.
Where do they find time?
I don't know. And sews, designs sews, and is married. Yes, Casey is amazing. Amazing.
And clearly a magician with time.
Listen, I don't know. I have no clue. Genesis doesn't.
The answer is yes.
I need to finish this because I am done.
Oh my god.
Just take me.
Hi everyone, it's just become the science show.
Jennifer Shields, how the fuck do you know that? That is my younger cousin. And Eric!
Oh Lord. Oh god.
Okay, we need to get on.
Girl, I knew it.
Doesn't it inflate? Okay. Oh, okay. There's no air circulation. Ooh.
Get that wind in the air there.
Ooh. She is warm. Okay. All right. So on to the next subject about the D. Oh,
Beyonce, I think you froze there. Oh wait, there you are. No. So you know one thing I find
comment.
What?
I froze that cousin's comment.
You know what? It's something I find interesting about what people say. People say like, "Oh, my condom broke," right? So I find it interesting when people say that condom breaks because, just out of curiosity.
See, that's not how big I am. That's not how big I am. That is just I use condom.
I don't get it.
Maybe it's because they were fucking with them.
Can I put it over my head? I don't know if I can actually put it over.
I mean, your haircut looks cute now. I mean, it's not professional. You broke it. All right, on to the next thing. If everybody could give us a bunch of hearts for Eric Suarez of the professionalcrewhealth.org giving us the condom explanations of how to put a condom on correctly, that apparently the object inflates and that he can fit it over his hand and almost over his head without the condom breaking. Let's give Eric a huge round of applause for giving us that demonstration. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the thing that I do want to talk about next is about the sun. Have you heard of perineum sun tanning?
Oh, Lord.
Have you heard about this?
No, I have not at all. Like, at all.
Have you heard about this?
I'm discovering this right along with everyone at the same time.
Okay. So, perineum sunbathing was, I don't know, an Instagram fad back in like November and December 2019. And there's this wonderful examples done by this YouTube star of what they are. So we're just going to show, it's like 15 seconds. We're going to show what these poses are, basically what this is. So, I mean, now granted, if I saw this with a cupcake in the middle of the water, I would definitely be eating cupcakes in a heartbeat.
Oh, no, he's gorgeous. That's
He's beautiful. He's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
He's gorgeous. He's everything. I mean, okay. But now here's an example of what these sunbathing techniques are.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Brown eye to the sky. Uh-oh. Oh, well, there goes spread eagle. The crotch cow pose and sun pose. Oh, scissoring with the sun pose.
The slap and solar system spread. Okay. Now, we all have seen the Avengers movie, correct? The actor that plays Thanos. Okay. This was quoted on Instagram by him. Avengers actor Josh Brolin has warned on Instagram, the 51-year-old wrote, "Try this perineum sunning that I've been hearing about, and my suggestion is do not do it as long as I did. My pucker hole is crazy burned, and I was going to spend the day shopping with my family, and instead I'm icing and using aloe and burn creams because of the severity of the pain. I don't know who the F thought of this stupid but you nonetheless. Seriously. Hon. I guess she can't reverse time with the click of her fingers now, can she? I guess those stones ain't doing her nothing, is she? Okay.
I mean,
okay.
The thing is, you gotta use some common. This is the thing. Where did the common sense come in? Where was like, oh, I'm gonna point my butthole towards the sun and see what happens.
Josh Ryan says basically tanning your chocolate starfish. Yes.
But if it's made of chocolate, why do you have to tan it?
Well, because they say that you get a lot more energy from it. Michelle Bowen says that she heard that Tora Hyman is going to do that for her next hot yoga. Bitch, if I see that, I am going to be calling her out in a heartbeat. I'm going to call her out in a heartbeat. Bobby Z says, I thought y'all was trying to get your booty holes bleached. Now y'all them tan. I'm confusion.
Thank you, Bobby. I was confused too. I thought it was all about the bleaching. Apparently, it's turned around. It's like apparently coming back into fad. What's going on?
So they're saying that with this technique, that like literally, if you're outside and you tan your butthole for 30 seconds, it was 30 seconds to 1 minute is equal to 30 minutes in the sun. And then
I want to give my time in the sun. I want to like lavish and just like watch people go by.
Okay, girl, listen.
Or is that just inside of me? Is that the?
I live in Lake County. Could you imagine? I'm out on my deck, and I've got my fucking fat hole spread open to the fucking glory of the sun. Hello, could you imagine? First off, I've got hair on there. I don't know if it would even get any sun because that's a lot of fur down on there. Okay,
oh, Lord.
I know whenever Dan goes down, he comes up and he doesn't have to floss before he goes to bed because he's already done.
You know, Dad comes right behind you with a weed whacker. It's like start mowing it down.
Oh no, girl, he loves it. He goes in there. He loves it. He loves it. Listen, and with his beard, my cheeks have never been so exfoliated ever. After. KK LaBelle says, "What did I just walk into?
Oh my God.
Not very holes."
Exactly is what.
Oh God, Michelle Bowood says, "Turn around, brown eye. I'm willing to give you a shot for science." Julia says totally clips of the fart.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that is a technique that I would say is not good to do. That's not good to do. It's not.
For sure.
It's not. Oh goodness. So lack of vitamin D and depression. Explain this to us.
Yeah, so vitamin D actually is part of a lot of synthesis that happens in our body. Part of it is a parathyroid gland. Parathyroid also happens to control the production of hormones, including estrogen and testosterone. Low at levels of any of these three combinations, parathyroid hormone, vitamin D, testosterone, estrogen combination, yeah, you're looking at sluggishness, inattention, irritability, lack of focus. You're essentially a part of your personhood, who you are, kind of just becomes muted, which is never good.
And that's all from just not getting vitamin D.
One vitamin, it does a lot for us. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the best part is that it's free. We get it from the sun.
Right, exactly. I mean, in this day and age, you can actually get money for that. You could put the solar panels up on your house, and you can get a return on the vitamin D, UVA, UVB rays that come from the sun, and you can actually get paid from the electric company. So, vitamin D is a thing. You can get paid and you can get laid. Yes! So, let's go on to, you all like the what? The print in them pants and them sweats, hon. Listen, I love gray sweatpants. I love wintertime.
And I love VPLs.
Oh, girl.
It's all about the VPL.
There is nothing like going to the gym when I used to go, and you would see them working out, and you would just be like, I'm going to just keep on this treadmill, and I'm going to run like I'm going to get that VPL. And it's going to happen as it comes closer. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that VPL. A good VPL is everything. It would cure coronavirus if everybody would.
Just about. I mean, I can't say that it would, but at this point, it wouldn't hurt. Absolutely not.
I think it would. I'm saying it's going to.
I mean,
hello, Sean F. Hello, Eleanor Simon. Hello, Kyle Wetter. Kyle Wetter is Mark Kurek's husband. They were in here last week. Hello, boys. How are you? Eleanor Diamond.
Boys. Hi, Kyle.
But did you know, and I'm sure you did know this, but people with erectile dysfunction and non-erectile dysfunction have two different strides. Scientists believe the strength of a man's pelvis muscles is linked to the ability to get and maintain erection as well as how long his strides are.
Okay, so let me explain this one so it makes a little bit more sense in a real world scenario. So what does this mean? So this means that the person who walks more, right, who does actual physical activity, has a better circulatory system. Is it actually, you can see in the stride, the distance, and that their body just naturally wants to, like, you know, do its pose and movement. So that's uniquely different from someone who's sedentary, works at a desk, doesn't do any exercise ever, which can easily be describe my life, that I write prescriptions for a living. So that's, you know, that's a little tough sometimes. So we have to be very careful. Exercise and getting your circulatory system up and running is really what we're looking at when we talk about this.
So basically, if you want to have good juice down there, you want to be stretching, be more physical, right?
Absolutely.
And you want to eat a healthy diet.
Yeah, so this is a big movement going on right now. Vegetables, not Viagra. The reason why this is the big movement is because we're not getting enough vegetables in our diet. So it's very easy for someone like myself, for example, to prescribe you a pill and give you Viagra when really maybe we should be having a talk about controlling cholesterol or improving exercise or eating more vegetables. That's a more complicated subject and takes way more time than here's a prescription for Viagra, have a nice day.
So you know what's funny? What you want? It's funny that you say that because the fact is, and here's the tea. I'm 41. I'm not gonna lie. I have noticed a huge change down there from 35 to 40. I noticed a huge fucking change. Huge change. Huge. Huge. I mean, I'm still decently endowed. I'm still, I've got a good one, but it takes a little extra work for it to get it up and running, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I notice that if I eat a lot of salads, a lot of like broccolis and asparagus and like things like that, bitch, I can go. But if I eat heavy meals like meats and even like chicken, I'm like, all right, I'm good for about a good 20 seconds, And, I mean, sometimes this comes in handy, I just go in and I just pump her all the way up to a good full suction.
So this is the funny part. You actually have stumbled across a lot of really good science by accident. So penis pumps are actually the part of the algorithm for the Veterans Affairs Office when treating our veterans. So if we're having erectile dysfunction, oftentimes the VA will prescribe a penis pump first before using any pill treatments. So you're doing perfectly fine. The other thing is about the penis. We've actually done studies with our NFL players and actually measured their diameter and on a meat diet versus a plant-only diet. And apparently, when we eat more plants, we have larger diameters.
Oh. So basically, your Viagra and your Cialis.
So here's a curious question. So Viagra and Cialis were uniquely different. Viagra is like a very blunt thing. You take it and it's going to give you that erection whether you want it or not. It's just going to do its job. Now, Cialis is a more intelligent pill, I would say. You have to be in the mood for it to even work at all. You can take Cialis, and if you're absolutely not in the mood, no erection will arise from it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So one is connected with the brain. The other one is not. Well, the other one's more of a blunt tool. Okay. So it depends on what you need.
Oh, okay. So basically, if you're wanting to go have an orgy and you're just like, I just want to do it, go Viagra. But if you're like,
Viagra would be your choice. Yeah. So, like for example, for me, I'll talk a little bit about my sexual health, right? So, as an example, I'm a very spontaneous person and a very romantic person in my sexual life. So whenever the mood strikes, right? So I don't necessarily have the luxury of like, oh, wait 1 minute, I'm going to go run and take my Viagra and come back in 45 minutes to an hour so then we can pick up where we left off. That's not going to happen. So Viagra for me as an individual, personally, would have never worked because my life does not operate that way.
Okay, so Bobby Z says this can work for women too. Ladies, if his Viagra ain't working, there's a vegetable that will help. Bananas, eggplant, carrots, hallelujah.
So women's sexual health is uniquely different than men's. Remember, we're not talking about wanting sex. This cannot make you want sex. It actually is the physical erection, the physical thing. And for women, subjectively, some have claimed that it kind of helps with stimulation to those areas, especially with the Viagra. But definitely not.
Hey, girl, hey.
I know, phone calls. It's interesting, even with COVID-19, Sally Mae wants to collect your student loan debt money. How did that happen?
Girl, Sally can get out.
Those student loans.
Plus, if you eat veggies and lose weight, it looks bigger. Sometimes those big gals have to tie a string to find it later.
Absolutely. KK has it. Get on the money. Eat those veggies. Lose that weight. Get a bigger one. For sure. Definitely.
A string. Do you remember KK?
I don't. Did I meet KK at one point?
From Barebutt. She was Barebutt. She was the one that did.
Oh.
She was the one that did the Linda Blair thing on.
Yeah. Oh my
the
god.
First night, the second night she did a bunch of like dancey stuff with a kick and and all that stuff. We stood at the photo. We did the photo
performance.
Yeah,
thank
that was.
If you're hearing me, thank you for that performance. It was beautiful.
Yeah, KK is also one of our contestants, National Bearded Empress. So whenever we have this pageant, whenever COVID allows us to, you will have the luxury of meeting her again, and she'll have the pleasure as well. So yes, every 30 pounds you lose, you gain an inch, which is true. Like I got down when I was much thinner. When I was like 225, when I was on like Centramine back in the day when they had this whole pill thing, I got down to like 225, and people thought literally that I like had an illness. And
I don't necessarily think that you gain an inch. It's more of this the fat has pulled away, so you have more of a protection.
Yeah. So it's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. If this is my skin,
right
now, all I'm going to see is this. It's going to look like I heard it the other night. It's going to look like a button on a fur jacket, right? And then as I lose that weight, it's going to come down.
Exactly.
Pop out.
So it's basically you maximizing what you already have, making it better.
Exactly. Hello, Miss Evelyn Tensions. Mr. Ricardo Burney. Evelyn Tensions is a sister of perpetual indulgence in the Carolina area as well.
Hi, sister.
We love it. We love the sisters. We love what the sisters do for our community. We love what they do, spreading knowledge about HIV and AIDS and all STIs. They do such amazing things for our community.
I don't know if you know this. Here, oftentimes in the Central Florida, Orlando area, Crew Health actually works with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence in creating packages for condoms and safe sex kits. Oftentimes we do little projects with them, educating them, maybe providing education on PrEP and the prevention with utilizing PrEP, whether it be Truvada or Descovy. So they're a great organization. I love them.
Oh, I love them. Kyle says this is like an LGBTQ Dr. Oz show.
I hope Kyle saw the condom over my head.
It is like a Dr. Oz show, except with correct information.
Oh, Dr. Oz, we're coming for you.
Girl, she got in trouble, you know.
There's a lot of bad information that comes from that. My parents call me up, and I'm like, "Oh, God."
Trouble about like got read for some comments that he made about COVID. Like,
I have two words for Dr. Oz. What is it? Cambodia, Garcinia Cambodia, or Cambodia.
Yeah.
And apparently, he touted it like this miracle weight loss thing, which was totally bogus.
He did. Dr. Oz also, I have two words for him. The words are sell out. There we go. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Viva Vidalia says, we stand Dick Talk. Yes, honey. Everybody loves a good Dick Talk. Everybody loves a good Dick Talk. So let's give a bunch of hearts for Dick Talk. Dick Talk. Yes, Dick Talk. We stand for Dick Talk.
I love the Dick Talk.
Dick Talk. Bunch of hearts, everybody. Bunch of hearts. Hearts. If I don't see you making a heart, I'm going to give you a fart. If I don't see you making a heart, I'm going to give you a fart. And bam.
And there it goes.
Girl, it's like this fucking, it's like that commercial. Oh.
I'm glad that you got your fan back up.
Yeah. She gets so hot. Is that Nicki Minaj? Hello, Christopher Carter is in the house. Hello, Christopher Carter.
Hi, Christopher.
Christopher's my bestie, my sis, my everything. Bitch, I found some videos. They are stunning. They are everything. She sent them to me. Well, actually, she sent them to me. I sent them to myself because they were from my Snapchat. Look, it's uncut. Christopher Carter is life. If you do not know Christopher Carter, you want to know Christopher Carter. Because Christopher Carter, he needs to be in drag. He needs to be the next Bianca Del Rio. He's a Publix worker. He's worked for Publix. He's a lifer bitch. He's been with the company, I think, He's 31, and he's been with them, I think, since he was 17, I think. So however many years that's what, 13, 14 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot say one bad thing about Publix because he will read you for filth about it. But when he's off the clock, stunning person, amazing person. I produce, then Kyle says, I produce plenty of farts, don't need yours. So Christopher Carter left. Andrew Chow is in here. That is Daniel's personal trainer. He is up in the house. Hello, Andrew. He is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trainer. He's amazing. He's wonderful. He's been digitally training Dan from, because of social distancing. So right. Dan's been working out here. Everything. Joshua Davis. Hello, Joshua Davis. He has a bee farm in his area. Can't wait to get to see it.
Oh my God. I would love to check out a bee farm. That would be awesome.
I know.
Right. The bees are so special to our environment. We got to protect those bees.
We do. We definitely have to protect the bees. So, all right. So,
oh my God. I love honey.
I love honey. I love honey. So let's give away a prize. Let's give away a prize.
What do you want to give away?
We're going to give away a $15 gift certificate to
Pizzayana Tacos. I don't know if you guys know, but
they have a
tacos.
Delicious.
It is actually, so they're great. And in fact, every single taco looks like their own specific piece of artwork. It's gorgeous. If you go onto their Instagram, Itzayana Tacos, you'll see how crazy, beautiful, and vibrant the color is on all their food. It's out of this world.
It looks delicious. I can't wait. Where are they located?
So they're in the Ivanhoe Brewery, in the Ivanhoe area. So if anyone has not had an opportunity to head over there when all this is, said and done, they're going to be, it is delicious. You will be, and it's inside a brewery. Come on. Like, what is there not to love? Some tacos and beer? Yes, please.
Right.
Yes, please.
So if you're in the Central Florida area, you are definitely going to want to comment. What we're going to do, I know, Kyle, I'm sorry you said, Dan, you can't use it. It's to be used, it expires, December, but it's valid through December of 2020. It's $15 to Itzayana. And so delicious, delicious, yummy foods. And the question that we are going to ask is, instead of using a penis pump, instead of using Viagra, instead of using Cialis, what is the logo of Blink This, Not Viagra? So what should you be having instead of medicines or penis pumps?
Yes. What do we want to have?
Maybe that wins the $15 gift certificate to... Listen, every time you show that condom, all I think about is that you were showing me how to use it.
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby Z gave us the correct vegetable, not Viagra. Yes.
Absolutely.
So what's going to happen, Bobby, is we are going to contact you, or you can message me or Eric about your mailing address. And we will mail this out to you. And then once you are able to get over there, you have a $15 gift.
Itzayana Tacos at Ivanhoe Brewery. You're going to love it. And send us lots of pictures when you go and stop by, okay? We want to see your food.
Oh, absolutely. We definitely want to see the food that you're going to be getting there. So you want to make sure that you take pictures and, whoops. Yes, eat them greens. Help you do things. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Chad Abbott came in. You came in late. You came in right after Bobby saying, Veggie, you are correct as well, but we only have one gift certificate for it. You are not going to get it. So let's give a big round of applause, a bunch of hearts for Bobby Z for eating his veggies.
I love this. We should give away stuff.
Fun. It's so much fun.
I know, right?
So, okay. Now, so basically what we're saying is if you don't want this, this.
But we do want that.
You gotta get this.
For sure. I think that is beautiful right there.
So we don't want that. We want this. You gotta have this.
For sure.
So basically what we're saying is get your ass outside, get yourself some of the vitamin D. Remember, it is just, a short little walk around the block. You can go outside, you can get all the vitamin D you need. You can also use supplements to get that as well. So now what we have is we have our lovely, lovely sponsor as well, Fat Marker, with their beautiful designs. I absolutely love. I have a couple shirts of my own of theirs. This is one example of that. I uploaded that one specifically just because of the corn dog, because that looks like me wrapped around a dripping phallic type of object.
Look, I love a good corn dog. We were at Publix the other day, and I told Ethan, would you be upset if I got some corn dogs? So that's awesome. Thank you, Fat Marker, for making these wonderful shirts, by the way.
Yes, and this is the shirt that you are going to be winning today. It is What's Your Plan for Today? So
we do this. Tell me, girl. Tell me.
Let's think of a good.
I'm ready.
I want this good. I want it good. All right. So, before we go into this, really quick, anybody have any Q&A for us? Anybody have questions that we can give you answers?
Ooh,
go ahead and type your questions, and let's see if Eric can give you some answers, or I can give you some sass, so he can give you the science.
Any topic really.
So, come on. Ask us questions of anything, any type of topic that you have, while we put together the question for the final prize, which is that lovely Fat Marker shirt valued at $25. I will get your information. I will send it over to them, and then they will go ahead and ship you.
So any health questions at all, it would be lovely to answer them for you. Anything that I might be able to help with or shed some light on, let's do it. Let's actually answer some questions right now.
Yes. Let's answer some questions. So go ahead and type your questions. We can see them. Eric can see them as well. We can go ahead and give you some answers. Remember, Eric is the APRN of crewhealth.org. I am just a bearded bitch. No, I am the National Bearded Empress Emeritus, Pense. And so I am the sassy one. He is the science one. We can definitely give you the answers. Michelle Bone Woods has a question. She says, does vitamin D deficiency also affect the female libido as well?
Yes, absolutely. It's actually a chain reaction across the board. So whether it's the metabolism and the chemistry of your brain, where as far as we have less vitamin D, we feel less excited, more depressed, less actual chemical activity that can take place. Or if it's the regulation of the parathyroid hormone and the suppression of estrogen in the female body, absolutely. So the answer, unfortunately, there is yes. So we definitely want vitamin D to make sure that the female libido keeps up. And that's just as simple as stepping outside for 15 minutes a day. So yeah.
So
thank you, Michelle.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much for that. So yes, it can affect the female libido as well as the
male
libido. Yeah. So I have a question.
Sure.
Does vitamin D affect the amount of I don't know if I'm going to use this word correctly.
Go for it.
Of semen a man has, and is it called semen that a woman has? Like, what is it that they
ejaculate? The volume of ejaculate? That's something. No, that would be something different. Yeah, the actual volume of the ejaculate is different.
Okay. So vitamin D does not affect that.
That's something different. Yeah.
Okay. Jennifer Love says congratulations to Bobby Z. KK LaVille says she loves Fat Marker shirts. I have several of them as well. I love them. Jenna says she has a vitamin D deficiency and hypothyroidism.
So, Jenna, this is what I'm going to tell you. Very clear. This, if I was to have something wrong with me in any way health-wise, these two things are not completely horrible, right? They're not completely horrible in the sense that they're very easily corrected and can be very easily maintained and monitored. So, doing just that would be absolutely important. Yeah.
Female ejaculate is composed of a few things. Maybe we could talk about that as well. I don't know anything about female ejaculation. I literally try to have sex with a woman.
So, okay, so female ejaculate is composed of a few different things, but that will totally be a different show.
Totally.
Because there is some controversy over what part of female ejaculate is urine and what part is not.
KK asks, can you get vitamin D through windows? Is it a smaller amount?
So, okay, so good question. So the answer to that, no. If you do get any whatsoever, so vitamin D primarily comes from UVA rays. Is it UVA? Yeah, I think it's UVA. UVA rays. So what happens is that a lot of our glass today, regardless if it's plexi or any form of glass, a lot of our glass actually has UVA and UVB coatings to protect it. So for example, our windshields in our car or even our windows in our car protect you from UVA, UVB. Unfortunately, that means that your solar exposure is just gamma rays, which go right through your skin, and actually is the most dangerous one. But the other two rays are not. So you're not getting any production of vitamin D from that.
That's what the Hulk got. Was he was subjected to gamma rays, and that's how come Eric Banner became the Hulk. Was he had so much gamma happen to him?
Only to humans, gamma rays means.
Well, yeah, but that's what happened with the Hulk. Like Eric Banner got he was exposed to too many gamma rays in the gamma radiation rays, and that's why he became the Hulk. So I mean, hello, it can't be all about that, right?
I think I can find some muscle in the gym and not necessarily from gamma rays.
Bobby C says, "Does pineapple juice really make it sweeter because you can never taste it?"
You got it right, Bobby. You got it totally right. No difference whatsoever. If you want to imagine that it makes it sweeter, go for it. Why not? It's pineapple juice. Enjoy some fruit juices. But it doesn't actually. No. What actually makes it sweeter, there's an actual study that actually has looked into this, is actually when you increase your vegetable content of what you're eating, it actually does improve the overall flavor. Yeah.
Okay. Jenna says, we are basically houseplants. We need our sunshine. That's correct. We're like a hydroponic house. I love
totally
that.
are. We totally are. Yeah. Humans need light too.
So talk the walk, not drive.
Yes.
Okay.
I would do some more walking.
All right. So on to our question.
Yay!
So this goes back all the way from beginning to end. So, okay, we have another question. Hold on one second.
Okay.
So, Dwight says, many don't know that people of color are usually vitamin D deficient because of the skin's high level of sun protection. What would you say is a good quantity for people of color to take?
So actually, Beronte could answer this because it was in her first image.
It was in my first image, right? Fair
skin people. Yep, there you go.
I was just going to read from the top to the bottom. But fair-skinned people require 20 minutes of sun exposure to direct sunlight 3 to 4 times a week. Dark-skinned people, because there's more melanin pigments, require 30 to 40 minutes exposure 3 to 4 times a week. And you want to make sure that you always apply aloe and a lactocalamine post-sun exposure to keep moisture in your skin. For optimum sun exposure, there should be 18% of the body that is bare arms and a bare face. You also want to make sure that you are mobile while you're getting the sun exposure and not standing in one place because you will burn. So yeah, so basically, according to
totally right, absolutely, right? Darker skinned people do require more exposure to get the same amount of vitamin D, and a lot of darker skinned people oftentimes do not realize that there is this unique difference, and that 14-15 minute time frame that's for white people or fair skinned people oftentimes is told to everyone as a blanket statement, when that's not necessarily true. And the color spectrum ranges. Like, for example, myself, I am Hispanic, so I'm not white. I am that caramel. So I require more than 15 minutes. Now, some of my Black friends, right, would require way more time than me. And it all depends. However, we also have to be careful to make sure not to get sunburned. because we're still exposing ourselves to the sun. We have to be very cautious. So that's why Beyoncé said aloe and calazyme, perfect.
Right.
Swear
very,
by
very
calazyme. Calazyme cures everything to me.
So I have a question about this, about having, different complexions. Just because on like hairdresser side,
Okay.
the color wheel, okay, like, so when we have the color wheel, we have our three pigments. We have our red, our yellow, and our blue. Okay. And so we also have the center, which is basically dark brown or black, because it's where the colors come together. Lighter colors reflect light out. Darker colors absorb light in. Okay. So I find that very interesting that people of color have to be out in the sun more to get more sun.
So it's a different concept. It's about opacity. So a person, how much can penetrate through? If you have more layers of pigment on top, then not much light can get through. So it's how much light can get through. And that's where the melanin comes in. Yeah.
And that is why I love this. I love that we do this whole Sass and Science thing, because it's like, for me, it's like, I'm on the hairdresser side, I'm on the pretty side, the cute side, and on the science side, you're like, no, bitch, listen, the stuff that you know about hair color is not what you know about skin, so back up. I live for that. Thank you. Because like literally, I always thought that people of color would get more sun quicker than non-people of color, because of the fact that they are darker, just because of, like I said, going from like the color wheel on hairdresser's brain, that darker hair color absorbs the light and doesn't allow it to reflect, where like blondes and
absolutely
reflect light out. So that is very, very interesting. I love that. Silas says melanitated. So KK says, you're just really trying to get me to eat these damn veggies.
Not a bad idea. Bigger penis, happier life. Why not?
And so Dwight says, we absorb heat more definitely because of the darker skin. So is that the gamma? Like, is the gamma rays what creates heat? Because that's gamma is like radiation?
Well, yeah, so the gamma for sure creates that internal heat where, when you're sunburned and you come home and even though you're not in the sun anymore, you feel like the heat coming from inside out. Right. Rays for sure. That is classic for gamma. Now, I don't know if darker skinned people absorb heat more easily. I'd have to look into that.
Well, Dwight said that they definitely do. We absorb heat more, definitely, because of the dark skin. And I will say this: my friend Yolanda, she is a person of color, and like when we would go to like the Bahamas on a cruise or whatever, she would literally be on the beach, and within like 10, 15 minutes, like these are words out of her mouth. This is not me. She's like, "Bitch, I look like I'm like soot," and I'm like, "Girl, I'm like, no, you don't. Like, you're beautiful." She's like, "Girl, look at my strap." She like pull her strap away. You change that quick. Like, how is your color change that quickly? She's like, because I absorb it. She's like, I absorb this shit really quick. She's like, I'm burning up. And I'm like, damn. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, it's gonna get darker, And she's like, no, bitch, I need an umbrella. So, I guess, and the gamma rays is the heat.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. Even with our sunblock, we still get pounded with the gamma rays all day and all night when we're at the beach. So UVA, UVB is what we're being protected from.
Yeah.
Use that sunblock, of course.
Bobby Z says, I was thinking the same as Beyoncé. I've learned so much from this show. I love it. You are very, very welcome, Bobby. So just to let you know, we are here Thursday. Well, next week we'll be here on Wednesday, because next Thursday is my boyfriend Dan's 33rd birthday.
The other D that's on the show today.
Huh?
The other D that was on the show today.
The other D that was in the show today, yes. And so he is going to be 33, which he looked at me and said, babe, I'm getting so old. I'm like, oh, welcome. Yes, you are.
We had a comment in the show that, oh, God, I don't know how to address it.
What, your husband?
My husband.
Said that?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my husband. And as we all discovered together, he loves to get pounded.
He does. But that's nothing new. Just hop on any of the apps, right?
And in the words of KK, we need to eat those vegetables.
We do need to eat those veggies. So, all right, so let's do this last final giveaway. Remember, we are giving away this beautiful, stunning shirt by Fat Marker Clothing. They have gone ahead and they have sponsored this for us. What's your plan for today? fatmarkerclothing.com. You're going to, so this is for anybody and anybody. You do not have to be in the Central Florida area. You are going to answer. Basically, we had 3 words that we used in here. The show was about a certain vitamin. Before answering, show was about a certain vitamin. So I need to know what that vitamin was about. Then we had a particular type of tanning that is not recommended. And then we had what you should not what you should eat, but what are the 2 medicines that you could take if you decide not to eat your vegetables. So you have to give me the vitamin that we have been talking about. You have to tell me the sun tanning method that is not recommended, and the 2 medicines that you can use if you choose to not eat your vegetables. The first person to answer these questions is going to win the amazing shirt by Fat Marker Clothing.
Hi, Glenn.
Glenn says, hi, Daddy. Hi. Obviously, it says, girl, that's all that lotion and baby oil cooking the skin in the sun because we ain't out there trying to be ashy. Bobby said,
Bobby actually came through with an answer right here. Check this out.
oh, yes, Liz, she is just winning. She is snatching up all the prizes.
Right?
All the prizes.
Ooh.
Vitamin D, anal tanning, and or Cialis and Viagra. Yes. Brad Athan, you did say vitamin D and eat veggies. What was the 2 medicines that you could use if you did not choose to eat your vegetables? So, yes, Bobby Z, you are the winner of today. Let's give Bobby Z another huge round of applause. A bunch of hearts for Bobby Z. He is our winner tonight of both the what did he win? The $15 gift certificate to
Italiana.
Thank you, Italiana, and the shirt from fatmarkerclothing.com.
Oh my God, that's a great shirt. I'm jealous.
And Dwight says, oh no, I missed the first part. KK says, vitamin D, tanning beds. I don't know the medicines. Damn, I wasn't paying attention to class again. Congratulations from Fat Marker Clothing, which is Julia says, congratulations to you, Bobby Z, for winning this stunning, beautiful shirt. He gets Bobby says, yes, tacos and t-shirts. So basically, you've got all the tea from the tea about the D. Yes, sis.
Oh my God. So Bobby should go to Italiana to get his tacos while wearing his Fat Marker shirt.
Wearing his Fat Marker shirt.
Right there, Bobby.
There we go. So we had 3 winners today. We had Jenna Shields winning their box of condoms, even though she says that she doesn't need them, but she's going to use them as blow-up balloons at the next birthday party. We have Bobby Z winning the $15 gift certificate to Itziana, and also the $25 shirt or $25 value shirt from Fat Marker Clothing of What's Your Plan Today. I am loving that all of you joined us today. I am the Sass, and this is, and we would like to invite you to join us next Wednesday, which is the 29th of April, same time, 3 p.m.
Wednesday. I will see you then.
Yes, Wednesday. And the subject is just, ain't she pretty?
Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh.
It's ain't she pretty. Or she's got a pretty face.
It's called Light at the End of the Tunnel.
Oh. They switched up the title. I didn't tell me.
Light at the End of the Tunnel. Oh, no. You're right. She has a pretty face.
She has a pretty face, girl. She has a pretty
face.
She has a pretty face.
Ooh.
So yes, it's going to be all things about she has a pretty face. So in terms of how you will, until then, I am Bear. Bear. You're
and I'm Eric Carter from Crew Health.
Bearded Empress Emeritus Pensei. Thank you so much for being here today. And this is
goodbye. Oh,
no,
science. Oh my God.
What the hell is your name?
Oh, I said I'm Eric from crewhealth.org. Crew Health. Oh God. See you next week, everyone. Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, guys, 3 p.m. Until then, be safe. Remember to wash your hands. Remember to continue to practice your social distancing. And remember, you are not alone in this. If you ever need anything, just reach out to somebody. That somebody's always there for you. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. We love all of you. Be safe. Stay healthy. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.